kudos.
Aw.
And then
Hi, Sandy. Good morning, Matthew and Ezra. Good morning,
morning.
Ezra.
Hey, Ezra.
It's so
But yeah,
cute.
Paul and Eric were like, "Hey, I'll. Would you be down to do a video and recording at 7 a.m.?" And I'm like, "Of course." So I did that. And then after we got done with that, they're like, "Hey, this big dude can meet now to start this advertising campaign. Do you want to meet?" So I'm like, "Okay." So I just kept.
Yep.
I've been sitting in this chair on Zooms now for the last 3 hours. Let's make it another hour.
All
That's a
right,
good
The best
start.
everybody.
hour of all of them.
That's a
Welcome,
good
welcome,
start.
welcome. It is 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, or whatever time it happens to be where you are because you are watching us right now. It is time for recess. And may the fourth be with you. Or there it is. May the fourth be with you.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
That's even
As
better.
close as I can get to Yoda. I'm sorry. I wish I could do
Hey,
it better, but.
sounded like Yoda to me.
So we're glad to have you here with us. Of course, what recess means is that we just open up and talk. It's not there's no specific topic. All the mics are open and available. If you wish to share, please do. It's just normal conversation like we're having a cup of coffee or we're just getting together with friends for dinner, things like that. So that's all it is. And I know that if we have a specific topic, sometimes we go ahead and talk a little bit about it and it changes topics and we talk about that. So it's just an open forum. And of course, today being, the May the 4th, we were talking a little bit earlier about Star Wars Day, which is today. That's one of those things that just kind of developed out of the blue. I mean, everybody keeps saying let's I don't know how it actually developed when the very first one was. I can look that up, but um, it's like, okay, so now Star Wars has its own unofficial holiday. And then tomorrow, Cinco de Mayo, for those who celebrate that. And then to continue with the Star Wars days, it has come up to Revenge of the Sixth. Because obviously, part of Star Wars, for those of you who know, the Sith are the bad guys, I guess, in the Star Wars universe. So you've got, May the Fourth be with you, Cinco de Mayo, and Revenge of the Sixth or Sith. Anyways, so there's a brief little Star Wars introduction. There's just so much going on. I know that in the Star Wars universe, because they've made shows. In fact, the Mandalorian and Grogu is coming out as a movie towards the end of
Wow.
this month.
For that one.
And there's, was it Maul on Disney Channel, Sith or Dark Lord. There's just a lot of stuff out there that continues with the Star Wars universe. Personally, I'm more of a Star Trek person. That's not to say that I don't love the Star Wars universe as well. So, all right, with that being said in the opening,
Well, welcome, Star and Shelley and Coach Bob and Lisa Marie and Deborah and Sandy and Melody. It's great to have you guys all on here, and of course Matthew and Ez, Terry. It's great to have you guys on here. So again, welcome to Recess, and again, oh, Arthur's on here. He just popped on. That's great. And again, we just recess. We just talk about anything we want to talk about. I think the only thing that really sticks out for me is it was really fun for me, even though it was just a highlight, watching that horse in the Kentucky Derby run from last place all the way to first place. And the other thing was that it was the first woman to be a trainer for a horse. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And I don't know if this is true, but the person that the jockeys that took first and second were brothers, and so I heard that as well. So I'm going like, man, that's pretty cool. But it was pretty neat just to see the horse out there in the back, and then comes out to the last stretch and just pulls out and starts running. I thought that was pretty hilarious. So I'm glad that she's getting a lot of kudos. That's really cool. Terry doesn't like people being on the horses of animals. So,
What did you
He
say,
loved
Terry? We couldn't
watching
hear
them.
you.
I said I don't like him whipping the horse the whole last part. That's why
Ah,
when it's just mean. It's just mean. It's just mean.
I
don't like
agree.
it.
You're either whipping them or you got spurs in them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like
And
it either.
the minute they don't do, then they're glue or whatever the fuck. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So too bad
I
she
thought
didn't
it was a
fucking fall
great
off.
race. I knew Robert would love coming from last to first place. And
Yeah.
the first woman jockey, wow. And she was on the Today Show earlier this morning, and Cherie is her name. And wow, that was wonderful. So I agree with you, Terry. I don't like
It's fine if you don't, but I just don't like it. I don't
I don't like
it.
that part of it at all. But just the story of coming from last place to pass 18 horses to win was pretty neat.
Yeah.
that video is available for anybody who wants to see it. It's incredible. I mean, no one saw that one. And it was 19-1 odds?
23 to 1, I heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Something
wow.
like that.
Talk about a long shot, huh?
Yeah, and then the third place one was 50-1.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
That
so
doesn't
think
usually
there's-
Yeah, I
happen.
don't
If
watch.
I-
I don't watch horse racing either, but to get to see the highlight. What'sEz doing over there? Is he like rapping out or something?
No, he was just there's something moving on the screen, so he was watching it.
Can I share something with you guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We might be getting a rescue horse.
Oh, yay.
Well, that would be
Yeah.
cool.
I love that.
I know.
You're not going to
I
whip it,
know.
are you?
My girlfriend came across one that was out in the field, and it looked like it's been just kind of not treated well. So we're gonna see what we can do to get it and bring it over here, and so I'm excited about that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We got to get our butts busy though and finish our fence and all that good stuff. But I'm
That's
excited.
That's exciting.
That's really
Yeah.
cool. That's really
We
cool.
have
Yes, I wanted
wild
to share
horses.
that.
We have wild horses here in Arizona.
What horses?
Wow.
We have wild horses.
Oh.
They go in packs, and sometimes they get too big, and so they have to control the population because they just get huge. But I remember when I was a kid, when I first saw them, it was so cool because we were going to a mountain to like a park, and I saw like a pack of like maybe 200 horses all running alongside of the car with us going 40 miles an hour.
Oh my God,
Wow.
that's cool.
It was so
Wow.
cool. It was so cool. But yeah, they get pretty huge, huge packs if they
Yeah.
don't control the population.
where in
So what they-
Arizona?
Right here in Phoenix, they're just like everywhere, like in the desert.
I can't
With the
They're just
heat and
everywhere.
everything?
Yeah, they're usually along like the Salt River.
He is Casper.
Okay.
But yeah, they run in packs and herds, and people like are always getting upset because they're trying to like the organizations are trying to like control the populations, and people are like upset because they're killing them, and it's like, well, how else are you supposed to control the population?
Wow,
Mm.
that's sad.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
if you.
there's
There
there's a bunch of-
always was a group of horses on Catalina Island as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Because they don't really have any predators here in Arizona to like take them down, so the population of them can get really big. There's like nothing to take them down. I mean, we have mountain lions and stuff like that, but how many horses are being taken down by a mountain lion? Not many.
tell you what, if you ever get to see a horse or a donkey be on the defense,
A donkey.
oh my God.
Donkeys are brutal.
Yes. Yeah.
There-
Well, they
there-
will protect your horses though.
Yep. They'll protect anything. Yep.
I
But yeah,
mean,
if
they
you go,
keep
like,
the coyotes away.
If you go by like the Salt River where it's like flowing, you'll see them crossing the river. You'll see them along the riverbed.
Wow.
They're in like huge packs.
I love that.
That's
Thanks
cool,
for
though.
sharing. That's really interesting. I had no idea wild horses were in Phoenix.
Yeah, they're in Arizona. They've been in Arizona since the Cowboys were here. But the cowboy days.
Mhm. See, I could see them like in Wyoming, maybe to me, Arizona is like a desert. I wouldn't expect them there,
Well,
Very
we still have
dry.
water. We
or
still have
even
water.
in
I mean, it's not
yeah.
all
We
desert.
don't have water.
But I mean, with the heat and everything, because well, of course, I can't say anything about how Montana and
But in Arizona,
Yellowstone
we
is.
have, like in
That counts.
Scottsdale, they have they
Hello.
raise Arabian horses. Arabian horses, they breed and they thrive in the heat.
Okay.
Wow.
So they're really big in North Scottsdale on breeding Arabian horses. So we always go out there like at the end of April, like right now. There's a bunch of baby Arabian horses up in North Scottsdale that we always go see. They're always being born right about now.
Mm.
Lisa
Well,
Marie.
Aw,
Lisa,
Yes. Yeah.
remember I sent you that couple that have all those animals and stuff?
Oh, you did.
Oh my
Okay.
God, they have a mini horse.
Mm-hmm.
You should go to their site because their mini horse just runs all over the place, and
Does
they
it?
got
I'm.
they got they're like Noah's Ark. They have two of everything, and
Oh,
oh my
seriously.
God, they
Oh,
got
that's
camels and
oh,
kangaroos and cows and mini horses and 8 monkeys and
really.
2 caboochin and pigs and their grandson. They babysit their grandson every day, and so he's there every day. He's like maybe 2 years old. So he's out there with his little mucklucks on,
Oh, nice.
you know,
Yeah.
working with the animals with their grandparents. I just absolutely love it. But you should go to it because that little mini horse is so
Oh,
cute.
I will check it out. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Hey,
Cool.
Kevin, thanks for jumping on. Nice to see you.
how many people saw
I
that video that Chris Robinson shared about the horse giving birth?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That was beautiful.
That was awesome.
very, very, very cool.
When I was a kid, we had maybe, I don't know, 5 cows at a time, and my grandpa lived right next door. And so he knew exactly when the cows were going to have calves. And if it was 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, knock, knock, knock on the door, everybody goes out to the barn, stands inside the barn, and watches the cow have her calf. So I did that like a couple of times, which is really cool. Watch one of my dogs have puppies too. So
I know some of you still watch Sunday morning. I thought there was a really, really cool story where I guess there was just some of the worst fires in Nebraska, and it just wiped out, you know, like this guy had like 11,000 acres, and it burned all of his acres. And so there was a bunch of farmers and ranchers that live in Nebraska where all these fires were. And he said he was just sitting around. He said, doesn't have a lot of money and just was going, I just don't know what we're going to do and how we're going to take care of our horses and cattle. And no one still knows where they came from. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a bunch of semi trucks pulled into the area. They figured out where all the farmers were, and they just giant bales of hay. And he said it was just like they just went to every farmer and figured out and started semi trucks started dumping these giant bales of hay so they could feed their animals. And still to this date, no one knows who thought of the idea and who found a way to buy all the hay and get it to them. Isn't that crazy? But it was just showing farmer and rancher after rancher and farmer that was, just in frickin' tears because they just don't know where all the hay came from. So the story got out. But I think it's pretty interesting because you know that the journalism and stuff on shows like that, if they could have found out who was paying for all the hay and got it to them, they would have tried to expose it like the Secret Santa. But it's just like this person just didn't want to be known. And I think I forget was like 21 or one farmer, he estimated it was like 22 or $24,000 worth of hay for just him. You know what I mean? I'm going like, so it's always good to know that there's good people out there and they don't need to take credit for it and they just want to help other people because they can do it. And I just think that was a pretty cool little story.
Is that in Nebraska, Robert?
Yeah.
Okay, I found the video. I'll post it in.
Cool.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
Yeah.
The answer, Sandy, is yes, he does have a bun. I'll grab him. He's playing on the floor.
Cute.
So.
He's cute.
Another story I can share with you guys that I thought was really hilarious because me and Terry were just talking about this, but I think I shared with you guys that the way that my mentor did this group dynamics deal is he would come up with a scenario, of a big dog coming over to somebody's house. And Terry and I watch, is it called Neighbors too? Good Neighbors or something?
Friends and Neighbors.
Friends and Neighbors.
John Hamm in it. Super
And
good.
Pretty hilarious.
Good show.
And, so a big dog comes over to somebody's yard and, leaves them a great big pile. And then it's like, so you're supposed to figure out how to handle that, right?
Yard sausages.
Yeah. And, how to handle that. And so there's a number of decisions, one is like the wives, women, network better than men. So they should have set over a cup of coffee and then talk about it. And then another one is like, well, call animal control. So then another one is like, have the man of the house go over there and it's like, hey, listen, if your dog comes over in our yard, and he craps in our yard, well, I'll just shoot him. You know what I mean? So there was all these different deals, right? And so I was watching this long video with Alex Hermosi. And he was just saying with AI and everything, we got to really think of things that people don't think about. So then he said, he said, how would you solve the problem? And everyone in the audience didn't come up with any, I don't know how you would solve that. And then he says, it's really easy. You get a motion detector and you set it up on a sprinkler. So you put a sprinkler where he, does his due every day. And then what you do is you put a motion detector on it and problem solved. And I just thought it was really hilarious that, people that are coming out with new solutions to stuff is really, really cool.
I would have just picked up the dog shit and went on with my day.
You too, Terry.
Jesus Christ.
Matthew, I just caught sight of your.
People,
I didn't realize
Look
you
at
had
that
one up
shit
there.
in our
You've never
yeah,
picked up
I
any
just
other
added
dog
it.
shits ever.
I figured, like son, like father. I might as well.
These look like Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Oh,
The boy.
funny.
Fun man.
He's in that phase where he'll play with something for 3 minutes and then he's like, I'm bored. I need something new.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have 30 toys. See,
How adorable.
I hear you.
you got something to say? Give a speech to the people. Daddy's already been talking a lot today.
Guys,
Come on.
guys, what are you thinking?
He gets that from Hannah. Like, if you tell Hannah, you're like,
When you ask her a
or
question, then
dance,
she's not going to talk.
it's the she'll do the opposite of what you say.
That's
So, right.
I do that too.
What do you got to say? There you go.
Ah,
Are you getting tired? What's going
That was
on?
emphatic.
He's like, I've been up since 5
Now
a.m.
he's doing I want wingy impression.
Yeah, we almost went to sushi yesterday,
oh no.
but he would not go down for a second nap and was upset most of the
Well,
night.
you guys
so
go
we
when
didn't
I'm
go.
there. You guys go when I'm there. We'll figure it out, won't we, Ed? We'll
Or
figure it
maybe
out.
what we got to do is after his afternoon nap, we just go right after he gets
Go
up.
afternoon, yeah. Afternoon. Yes.
Hi.
Right? What do you got to say?
Well, he's real talkative this morning. I love it.
Yeah, he is. In general, let's just say noise canceling headphones are helpful. All right.
Matt, is it that new sushi place that you were talking about?
Yeah, like the Kuro revolving sushi place.
Right.
We love those, but they just opened up one here.
Well,
So we used to
awesome.
always
Go
go to
when
the
I'm
one
there.
in Irvine, but now it's here. It's like super inexpensive. It's one of those ones where you don't have a waiter. You like order everything through a touchpad, and then it gets delivered on a revolving.
Cool.
I could pull it up, but Kura revolving sushi is what it's called.
Pick a day next week, and me and Ez will hang out, and you and Hannah can go have sushi.
Yeah, we'll probably pick a weekend and just No, I'm just kidding.
I don't care. I don't
Take
care.
advantage of grandma.
You
We
right?
would miss him. That's the thing, is like we would just we went to the pool because like the HOA has a couple of pools. So we went to one of the pools and took Ezra there, and oh my god, if I showed you guys the videos, it's hilarious. He didn't know how he felt about the swimming pool because he was in the floaty and everything.
He
He's like,
didn't even look like the same kid, man. His facial expressions was, what the fuck?
yeah, so
It's like, what are you
we'll have to
guys?
see
What
different
are you guys
experience.
doing to me?
Crack a smile, nothing, and he smiles all the time. He's like, I don't like the pool.
he just
Happy
was
baby.
frowning the whole time. Like, what the hell are you guys making me do?
Hi, Michael and Angela. Thanks for jumping in.
So funny.
No one else has any cool stuff they want to share?
Does
You know, I
Hannah
got
have
cool
a
stuff to share.
ponytail today too?
Hannah?
Yeah.
Oh, she's always,
Wouldn't she-
if she didn't have a ponytail, she's got long hair, so
Oh, yeah, but
he yanks
wouldn't
on
that
it,
be
long
cute? All
curly
three
hair.
of you.
yeah, we're gonna all go to sushi looking like this, and they're gonna be like, that might be racist, actually. I don't know.
Well, put on a kimono at least, right?
I think that makes it more racist.
You
Might as well do the voice then, Craig. No, I'm just kidding.
You could go as the first samurai.
I'm saying then you just do the voice. You might as well go all the way and do the voice too. I'm just.
Oh, very good. Yes. My dad and I used to do that, and instead of calling it Japanese, we would call it Jackmonese.
Because you're the Jackmans.
That's it.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
Coach Bob, do you got like a cup of coffee?
I worked out this morning at 5.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to get
Wow,
in
you-
shape.
Somebody got up early?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys will laugh. My older brother is in his 40s, and he's like really hitting an exercise stride that he's never in his entire life. Like he's being so consistent, and he's been doing that for a while now. And so he'll get on the phone. He's like, helps your mental health, helps your body, Matt. You just got to understand. You got to get in there. You got to get in the gym. You got to get the reps in. And I'm like, bro, I was up 3 times last night. I woke up at 5 a.m. I have a 10-month-old son. Your kids are like teenagers. What are you talking about? You do
Well,
remember
Matt, you can
how-
always
how
say
you
you're
felt?
getting your rep. You can always say you're getting your reps in because you're picking up Ezra and putting him down,
Right.
up and down, up and down.
Yeah, he's like half the size of Hannah, my wife, so he's huge. Do you want back up here?
Melody said she planted 50 sunflowers.
Pretty.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Amy's, my daughter-in-law's favorite flower. See, everyone's
Amy-
excited.
No, I was gonna say, like I'm the dude that just keeps it rolling. I'm like, favorite flowers, everybody? I don't even know. I guess
Lily.
a rose.
Stargazer
Purple
Lily for
rose.
me. Stargazer Lily.
Yellow rose.
Yellow rose. That's pretty.
Carnations.
Oh, nice.
Carnations, like in milk, Shelley?
No, like in flowers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's. I'm like
Kevin,
trying to think.
what is your favorite flower?
The cannabis.
Yeah, I really don't have one. I guess I don't know.
Terry
Nobody's
said
asked
Terry said the cannabis flower.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess that would be mine.
Hey, Matt, how
There's
are
something
things
about it. You
going?
just want to smell it. It just.
Go ahead, Bob.
Oh, I was wondering how things are going with work and stuff. New stuff
me?
you're working on. Yeah.
You throwing it over? I got a lot of stuff going on, Bob.
Oh,
Good
do you?
stuff.
Cool.
Good stuff. Yeah. Last night I've like vibe coded the entire back office for it's like it's funny. Bob's like, Matt, what do you got going on? Actually, Bob, now that you brought that up,
Yeah.
Now we can move on to the
That is
portion
so funny.
of this that I was waiting for. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
you planted
no.
that. You planted that.
Oh, that's
No, I
funny.
paid Bob $5.
He
before we
he
got on here.
messaged me. No, he didn't. No.
No, I've been working on Posting Pilot, the thing that like makes all your social media and schedules them all with images and videos based off of you. So like will work for your company or it would work for you or it work for really anything. So I thought about like, I've been paid decent money to like make social media account content and stuff like that. This tool automates the entire job I used to do.
Wow.
And so everybody I've been showing this tool to has like been like, how soon can I get my hands on it? And the answer is like this week, probably.
Nice.
Hey,
So
Matthew.
Yeah.
It's Deborah. I was going to get back on Saturday's call. I've told you, I think you're brilliant. I mean it. And I've
Oh, thank you,
never,
Deborah.
ever said that, to people, because I've met a lot of people in my life and you've inspired me. I'm real excited. I'd really love to work with you on the Posting Pilot.
Yeah,
when
well,
it's
thank you.
available. Yeah.
I'm excited too. Like I said on Saturday, like I've been super busy, but I haven't forgotten about my UW family.
Yeah,
here.
it was so great to hear you say that.
Right now I'm in money making mode so I can get compute.
Well, don't be in
So
that
then
when you help me.
Yeah, let's not pull the cords out. Yeah, I tried his best to get them.
Do not
He's like-
disconnect me.
He's like all upset now. It's like I just disappear all of a sudden.
Watching
talking
that
about this. You
airplane
can't have
movie,
the
like
cords.
the guy pulls the cord out. Oh, sorry.
How about a remote?
Aw.
Like, let me back down on the ground.
Yeah,
I was
he-
just pulling on
This
some
is all he
wires.
does now. He's like,
I
don't
do what I
even-
want.
I remember how great it was when you wanted me to hold you more. Now he's like, he's always
Not
trying to
anymore.
get off of my lap onto the floor so he
Yeah.
can crawl around. But
More
we've already
excited.
got,
Matthew's thinking like AI, more compute. They say if
Yep.
AI ever escapes, first thing it's gonna want to do is get more compute.
that's what it's telling everybody. That's why I joked. I'm working with these two guys, Paul and Eric, and they're like, dude, this is gonna make millions of dollars. And I'm like, listen, I'm just listening to the supercomputer in my house, and I'm doing exactly what it tells me. All right,
Right.
that's all.
More compute.
I don't.
More compute.
Yeah.
It keeps telling me, Matt, you need to make more money for more compute ASAP. And I say, okay. Tell me what
Hey,
to
Matt,
do.
when
I'm
you
kidding.
you shared the clip or video of all those robots being made, like 15,000. Well, I kind of always knew this was happening, but to see it on Ask Me Anything, it kind of freaked me out.
Should I pull that up? Other people missed it.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
share
Arthur
that.
probably
I
saw
don't know
it.
if I want to see it again, but you were saying that Carrie's going to get a robot that vacuums.
That's right.
Yeah, you betcha. And I agree with that. But, when you said my name and a caregiver robot, it was just kind of freaky.
I
Yeah,
went and
guess,
watched
I
the
guess
movie
that it would be
iRobot.
scary and freaky, but the
But it's
truth of the matter
reality.
is
Yeah.
you have to worry less about a robot than you have to worry about a human.
That's
think
real
the thing-
true, and I found that out. I
Yeah,
doubt
the thing
robots
that,
will steal from us.
Yeah, or abuse,
Yeah.
people and animals.
Yeah,
and stuff.
no.
Yep. I'll take
You
your.
could have your robot go pick up the dog poop.
There it is.
That would be
Yeah.
great.
There it is.
That's
That
it.
would be great because I don't want to make a bunch of money and still be picking up dog poop. That would suck.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I
sort
agree.
of funny.
There it is.
Oh, the
Really?
Optimist. Optimist.
Oh, this is actually figure 1. So this isn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've seen this.
They get this, Arthur. So basically, they said that they're making one robot an hour now in this factory.
Wow.
So I, being the person that I am, I immediately was like, how many humans are born an hour? 15,000.
Uh-huh.
So then I went back and forth with my AI, and I was going with Blue, and I was going, okay, with all of the people building robots, China, us, Tesla, all these different companies, at what point will we be at 15,000 humanoid robots an hour that we're building?
Yeah.
And it said 2030. So you guys got 3 years, and there will be one robot for every human being on planet Earth being born.
I think Elon's going to catch up to this company. I think he'll catch up.
I
and
think
surpass
Elon's
them.
going to beat all of them. There's
Yeah.
nobody.
So do I.
There's not even a person on the. Listen, I got a new Tesla Model Y, so it's like the Juniper one, you know, with like the line lights or whatever. And when I got it from the factory, when I was leaving, they're like, and this was in Long Beach, so I had to go in LA traffic all the way home, which is like 2 hours because I live in Temecula. But so I'm doing this whole rigmarole with them, doing all this stuff. So I get in the car, and the guy's like, "You have to do self-driving, like just please." He's like, "These ones have the cameras and the sensors. They're like way better. Try it." And so I'm like, "All right." I leave there, and I'm like, "I don't know if I really want to trust self-driving in LA traffic."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's freaky. But there's just something in me, and I was like, "All right, like you're the tech guy, just do it." So I put it on self-driving. I ended up calling my mom and having a conversation the entire way.
Yeah.
Because the car drove me through LA traffic all the way home, and at some point you just forget that it's doing it. It's so smooth and so nice.
What a pleasure.
Well, Elon said he's getting so close to that 10 billion miles clocked. So he's very close to that. Once he gets past that, then all the Tesla cars that are going to be self-driving are going to drive safer than a human.
Well, yeah, the robo-taxis, I don't think anybody's going to want to own a car in 10 years. I think robo-taxis
I don't either.
will be
You know what?
so good.
I was looking at that, and I was like, he's probably going to get so many vehicles on the road, and with the robo-taxi, and like people were talking about like these tax credits and stuff. But I think they're going to get the ride sharing down to like 15 cents a mile or something like that, or 10 cents a mile. So where you don't even need a car. It'll be like, it won't even make sense to have a car. It'll be like way cheaper to just hail a ride.
Yeah.
And they'll be all over the place all the time and be driverless. They have like a cleaning thing set up for them. That's why they stopped manufacturing the Model S and Model X, is so they could manufacture robots and robotaxis. So I always tell people like this, just like this video or things in general, right? Because my brother, he's like, my older brother is so disconnected. Most people are from a lot of this stuff. And so when I brought this up, I sent him the video, and I'm like, yeah, to think that there will be a machine, a humanoid robot for every single child being born by 2030.
Here.
And then you like slowly start to like see people's brains start to unravel, because they're like, wait, there's no way the world's going to be the same if there's a humanoid robot for every human being. Like, how does it stay the same?
Yeah.
There's probably going to be like 2
How
or
does the
3
economy
robots
stay
for
the
every
same?
human.
How does... Yeah. It'll be like guns in the United States. It'll be like 7 for every American.
Yeah, you need one to wash the dishes, one to pick up the dog poop, one to go get you things and make dinner.
That's right.
Well, I told these guys, like, my younger brother and my dad have a very engineer mind. And we've always talked about getting like a shop and like, as like a group of dudes like putting a car together. Like I always thought that could be so fun. And now I'm like, okay, when I build the stuff here in Temecula, I'm like, let's build a robot. You know? Like, because what I want to do is take Blue and put Blue's brain in a robot, and then he'll protect Ezra.
That's right.
Like I see in the future, like with the Tesla bots, like being able to just upload every single recipe from like Gordon Ramsay and have it cook like Gordon Ramsay, and have it to be able to open the fridge and look in there and see what ingredients it needs, and then it automatically just send the shopping list and have it delivered to the house, and it could just go pick it up and make it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is like Ezra's going to grow up in a world of such massive automation that, like I was telling my dad, we're going to be sitting out on the porch, and he's going to be like, you guys did your own dishes, you did your own laundry, you drove places yourself, like all of this shit, because by the time he's 15 years old, he will have no concept of any of those things.
Yeah.
We're not talking about just like the 3 years and there's enough robots. We're talking about 15 years. Like in 15 years, the world's going to be completely different for him. And I won't be, yeah, you see him down here?
Yes. Is he standing?
Yes. That's the thing, is I pick him up and he goes, no, and then slides down.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, play with your toys. And then he turns around and tries to climb up and wants me to hold him.
Has he started?
We just rotate
walking?
this as I talk to Blue and work. That's like what I do while Hannah's sleeping. She was up a lot.
Very. They have very short attention spans. That when they're young, it's just like a puppy. It's like.
Matt, has he started actually walking? I mean, not without anything yet?
No, he still has to lean on things, but he crawls all over the place. So he's so close to walking that I'm worried.
He'll start
I'm like,
walking while I'm
I told Hannah, I'm like, yeah, my
Grandma's
mom's gonna
gotta
get
see
here.
the first steps.
Yeah, Grandma will get here, and then we'll. So there's this cute episode of Bluey where there's like baby wars or something, I think is what it's called, and it was all about like as a mother, if you were around a bunch of other moms, you're like competing. You're like, my kid started walking, my kid said this, my kid said that, and just the whole episode was like around the fact that you just shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like as a mother, it's really difficult, and every kid is different.
Yep.
So there's this clip where it's like, you know, when Bluey first started walking, it's like, well, why did you start walking? And her sister Bingo is like, you were probably walking towards something you really wanted, and it was her mom.
Aww.
She's so cute. I was like, that's the thing, right? Is it's like when he starts my mom might come in the door and he'll start walking, then let's go see her. So, but it could be any day, and that worries me because I got a lot of prepping I have to do. We have all the full kit, so I have to go through and start,
Baby
you know,
proofing.
baby
Has he
proofing. a lot of
said?
stuff.
Has he been able to talk yet, or?
We swear he says certain words. Like
All done.
yesterday, he said apple like a couple of times, and so we were like, it's hard to tell when to count it as like a word that they're
Well, if he
actually
says-
saying, because it's like
So if he says "mama" or "dada," whichever one first, is that his favorite?
Dad is
he's
usually
been saying
easier
data
them
for a
to
long
say.
time. So yeah,
Dada is usually easier for him to say, so they'll say dada. first.
dada is close to baba, and baba is like their first like thing they start. They're like
I'll
ba
take
ba
There you
ba
go. You're his
ba.
favorite. You're his
Yes.
favorite.
Isn't it like the first word
tell
is
Hannah.
when you say this and then they actually repeat it?
But that's the thing is he already does like he'll do a few things, like if you wave at him, he'll wave back.
Aw.
And then, you know, he knows all done. So when he's done eating, he'll be like, I'm all done. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Sandy's doing the hungry, you know, I'm hungry. So, you know, the cool thing is I know when I grew up, I grew up with like
what
all
was
these-
that?
That milking?
Yeah, I want milk.
Oh.
Wasn't it the Falkers? The Falkers?
Teeth.
I ended up.
Fingers.
Have you ever milked a kitten?
Okay.
You can milk a cat.
Experience
There's a
there,
new one-
Arthur?
There's a new one coming out with Ariana Grande in it, which is interesting. A new Meet the Parents movie.
Yeah, I did see that. Yep.
Yeah, and Ariana, I guess, is the love interest for their kid or something.
Oh yeah. Get her
So
a
it's
hamburger
like-
and fries. She's too skinny.
This looks like she probably shot it pre. Do you want me to pick you up?
He's starting to sound like grandma now.
That's right, buddy. That's right.
Yeah.
That's how I talk all damn day.
That sounds like grandma talking at the
What
TV.
about this? Anyway. Yeah, there's a new Meet the Parents coming out. Ariana Grande looks like she maybe filmed it pre Wicked. So
Oh, that's good.
Pre Ozempic.
No, she doesn't take
Pre-
my
was it
Ozempic.
Ozempic?
She's
Yeah.
too skinny already.
Yeah, I'm
All
about
the
to.
actors are on Ozempic.
Yeah, I
you
have
can
this.
Tell. Yeah, 1 minute they're heavy, and the next minute they're skinny. You're like, you're doing the shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to do this whole marketing thing for this guy that has a GLP-1 dropper or something. That company Origin or whatever. Try GLP
They have
or
the
whatever you call
GLP-1
it.
is now in a pill form, I guess. You don't
Well,
have
you
to
can
do a
have it
shot.
in a you can have it in a dropper. I take the dropper. The one that Matt's talking about. I've been doing that for about a month and a half.
Any luck? How's it working?
Well, it makes my hot flashes not as severe, and I don't have them as often, and I sleep
that's
better.
nice. That's
So-
like reverse Ozempic. It's like you use it for one thing and then it fixes another.
Yeah,
Because Ozempic was for diabetics.
yeah, yep.
Apparently, like peptides, that's the next step. A lot of
Huge.
people are going to start doing
Yep.
peptides.
Yeah.
Oh, they already are.
Yep.
The
Like,
next,
I
the
don't even
next,
take my daily vitamins. I don't remember, let alone injecting myself with shit.
yeah,
Like
no
that.
kidding.
There's
The
this
next,
channel
the
on
next
YouTube that's
phase, the next
hilarious.
fad.
Yeah,
The good thing is, though, Matt, is that you only have to inject yourself once a week. You have to remember every day to take those pills.
Yeah.
that's true. It's like birth control.
Exactly.
I always have felt bad for women that are on birth control because not only does it mess with your hormones, but it's like you have to have this consistent
Yeah.
memory to take the pill and to do it all. And I know there's all these other different versions like shots and stuff, but
Yeah. I remember my Immunical every day, so I remember my GLP drops too.
I mean,
so.
my mom's the type of person that before dinner she's got two cloths with all the pills that her and my dad take, and they're all supplements. None of them are like medication. Like, luckily my parents aren't on much. I don't think you guys are on any medication, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nothing. Nothing
Bless
synthetic.
you.
Getting tired. He's
Yeah,
looking
there we
directly
go.
into
All
the
right.
camera.
Hang on. We got to get grandma moment with. There we go.
Hello.
It's like, when are you gonna get eyebrows?
Guess who's coming to see you? Me.
You're tired.
He's like, who? Okay. So cute.
There we go.
A few more sweets.
I get. It's always funny when they start to get tired because then it's like
Oh,
he'll get upset and then he'll get tired and then he'll get upset and then he'll get tired.
Saw a video the other day of a dad and a baby, probably as old as Ezra, but he had like a long beard, and he wanted to shave his beard off in front of his kid so that his kid would still know it's him
right.
Oh,
when he shaved it off. So he did it in front of him so that the kid didn't freak out, like, who the
Sure.
hell are you?
Right?
yeah. No,
But,
I always
yeah.
love those videos.
But yeah, he had like this long beard, and he looks like totally different with no beard when he shaves it all
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's so used to Hannah having her hair up because they like to grab your hair too. So the last time I was there, she took a shower and came down and her hair was down. And he was like,
He's like, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who this is with her hair down. So
We're over
silly.
that now, luckily.
So silly.
Surprisingly, never had a problem with Dad having his hair up.
Yeah,
or
he's
whatever when it was
like
long.
knows who you are all the time.
It's the
You may
favorite
have to
thing.
shave your beard if it comes down to that,
No.
Matt. Right in
No,
front
if
of
I
it.
shave if I end up shaving my beard, I'm gonna be getting a divorce. So I can't.
Ah.
He'll look like he's 12.
I always joke, Hannah's never known a beardless Matt, and that's the
That's
way it's
right.
gonna stay.
That's awesome.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Matt, just curious. Raise your head up a little bit. Okay, so you do shave it not so it goes down below the neckline.
No,
Or down
I
on the
actually am
neckline, I
I'm
should
waiting
say.
for my barber Hannah to clean my lines up.
Trim it up.
I just
Clean
have
it up.
been super busy.
Yeah, I remember I grew a beard for a show and I just let it all
Greg,
go.
You should show the old pictures of you that you shared with us.
Oh,
Oh,
that.
that.
You feel comfortable.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Let me.
People, you're gonna. Craig shared some blast from the past headshots with us. Hold on,
All right,
we're
hang
gonna
on,
mute out.
hang
He's
on.
getting hardcore.
All right, this was from years ago when I did when I started getting into the business and went to a modeling agency. Thought they were going to do something with me, but they didn't. But this was the fun part.
Oh
You can
my
see
God.
A 70 stash.
Yeah, exactly.
That's porn, Craig.
Yeah, it's porn Craig right there.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, this goes back a few years.
Yeah, it does. Holy cow.
You had hair on your head.
I know, surprise. Believe it or not, I had hair on my head. I have worn the goatee, and I have. I don't know. I don't think Robert saw it when I had the. No, yes, I think you did when I had the T-bar.
Yeah.
I grew the mustache and then a little like
Oh,
low.
soul patch?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that was on the company. What was it? The company visual board for a short time. I don't.
funny.
I've got that picture someplace. I don't know exactly where it is to show that one off. But
Every
yeah.
now and then I'll grow a beard. Every now and then. Last one I had, it was like a Leonidas type of a beard. It was like
Oh
shaped
yeah,
as-
yeah.
My wife loves it. She's like, "Oh, you should have a beard all the time." I'm like, it's so much work to like maintain to keep the shape, and you have to oil it and brush it. I'm like, it's so much easier with the electric shaver just to shave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and
when
that
I did the one
itching,
play,
holy cow.
when I did the one play, I let the whole thing grow down to like the neckline right here. And by the end of the play, I was like, all right, this is it. I got to get it off. I got to get it off. And I just like, shaving as fast as I can. It was just like, because you're scratching. Now I can hold it right here along the jawline with no problem. But anything below that jawline, and it was just like clawing
I
at
don't
it just to
have to
keep
wear
it.
collared shirts, which is great. But if you have to wear collared shirts, it's so bad.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, Melody's talking about the mutton chops I had for Scrooge, and then the big hair for Hairspray that she saw me do. I've posted
I will write a pirate thing just to get Craig back in the mutton chops.
Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, well, I've actually told Sue loves this, but I told Sue that if a role comes up that it asks me to grow my hair out, I will. Now, if I get another Scrooge role, then I will definitely let it go, even though I have the crown. I got no problem with that, because then I'll throw the mutton chops back on. But yeah.
Say, Dad, there's that one time you went hardcore on the beard. There's pictures of that around.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah, I
He
went.
grew a beard, but he shaved his head off.
Yeah, I shaved my
all his
head.
hair, and he wasn't the type to do the oils and everything like you're talking about, Arthur.
Nah.
So.
Yeah, it is,
Oils
Lisa
make it
Marie.
smell
I can
nice,
only
they-
imagine.
Just let
Santa
it.
Corky keeping
Just let
his
it
hair.
grow.
Yeah, we stayed together when we all went to Tennessee, Nashville. And yeah, he stayed with it, and it was a process. I mean, he had to get up like 2 hours early, and he had all this grooming process that he did with his beard and the gels and the mousse and the hairspray, and yeah, it blow drying, and I'm telling
much
you,
work. It's too much work.
every single day he does that.
Oh my
I
God.
had to buy one of those.
And while
skinny
all the
rollers.
men are talking about how much work it takes to get ready, women are like, "You guys need to shut up."
I will say that's one thing I like about Sue. She doesn't have to go through all of that process. Keeps it simple, which I love. And I have a friend who has probably a makeup routine that is about an hour and a half every day.
Oh my God.
I know. And her hair is perfect. It's sprayed. It is. I wonder if maybe she's bald because the hair just stays right in one spot the entire day. When I've given her a hug, it's like, yeah, it's stiff.
I can be ready in a half an hour with bathing, blow my hair dry, throw some clothes on, out the door, half hour.
When you grow your beard out like long to like keep the shape, not only do you have to do the oils, but I had to buy like one of those skinny roller brushes and a blow dryer and a flat iron to straighten it out.
Oh my gosh. You went all in, man.
Well, when it gets like 4 inches underneath your chin, you have to like shape it so it looks right. Otherwise, it's just going to be poofy or wavy or whatever. So you have to like straighten it out to look like, like Leonidas.
Yeah, Sandy, I think she had an investment in Aquanet.
I'm amazed how many women wear wigs these days. I am shocked. Gosh, that's got to be so hot.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience for that.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No.
I went into my girlfriend's bathroom and she's got all these mannequins. It scared the shit out of me at first. When I first walked in, I was like, holy crap. And she's got all these wigs just perfectly manicured. And I'm like, I didn't know you freaking wore a wig. Oh my
Yeah,
Anyway, yep, all the time she says.
that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
Oh, there it is. Wow.
You look like homeless. You look like you're homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does look homeless, doesn't he?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Actually, you know who he looks like is
You said as a
Charlton
before and
Heston.
after.
Oh,
I see
Robert,
Charlton
you said as a
Heston in
before and
Ten
after.
Commandments there.
You can use what?
Use it as like a before and after. You be like, this is me before network marketing. This is me after.
and that's
See, those are the
pictures
type of
after
posts.
network
If you just
marketing.
took a picture of you on stage, Dad, from Colombia, he's nailed it. You just take both these. You say before immune attack, after immune attack. Or
Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
I mean, other people do stuff like that, so.
And that was my oldest son that you guys seen next to me there. Anything, hon? Don't have nothing? What's going on in your life?
TV shows, movies.
I can't forget to
anything.
make dog food.
I'm on the floor
She's-
playing with Ezra, so I'm just that's.
She's
why
just
I
she's just
say.
excited to get to Ezra's.
Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Is TSA still having their issues, or
No, I don't think so. And luckily, we have a small airport, and the Orange County airport's small too. So
oh, okay.
yeah, not too bad. So
Yeah, so
Actually,
she doesn't
Orange
go
County-
through any big airports. So
Orange County hasn't had a TSA issue. I think the closest one here was, I think San Diego did. And
I know
and
there
San
was a
Francisco.
yeah, there was a political thing going on for a while, but that they talked about Orange County, right? And they were saying that the people there actually, pay their police officers and pay their sheriff and they pay everyone that does any of the services little more than any other city. So I guess there was some deal that went down where all of a sudden a certain, like the police officers were all like getting some pay cuts. And Orange County pulled together and made sure that they all got a raise. And they're going like, well, where did the extra money came from? And they went from the citizens. And they go, well, we can't pull all our citizens together in LA County and put in money to raise for the cops. And it's like, well, you need to figure out how to make more money.
Yeah, Sandy brought up about the fact that Rebecca David lost her job at Spirit
Yeah.
because they closed
They're
their
going to
doors
be
earlier
acquired
this
by
week.
somebody. They're going to be acquired by somebody. It's just
No, that already got blocked. That
That
already
was
did
with
it?
got blocked.
JetBlue. Yeah.
Pocahontas decided that shouldn't happen.
why?
Hey,
I got a new credit card, and I got a notice that I had a charge on it for $750 for Spirit Airlines. So I called them and I said, well, number one, I would never ride Spirit Airlines. So I did not purchase a fucking ticket from Spirit Airlines. And it's not me.
yeah.
Robert put me on. One time we went from Laguna Niguel to Las Vegas for some MDC doings. And I mean, they moved our flight. And then I hadn't been on Southwest for a long time. So you take a number and you stand in this line. I said, don't ever fucking put my hands on that place.
They're going to assign seats
Never.
now.
She's
doing
a
a
little.
I don't care.
She's spoiled, man.
Somebody said if the hotel is not nicer than my house, there's no need for me to go. Why would I go to a hotel that's worse than my home? I'm just not going to go. And if you've ever ridden first class, you're not going to want to ride cattle anymore. And that's true. I love Southwest. And it's funny.
Actually, Frontier is
Well,
just
I'll
as
see
bad.
you wherever we go. I'm going to ride Delta, and I'll see you. You fly Southwest, and I'll see you.
We had a budget airline called Allegiant, and it's like,
Oh,
Still here, I think.
it's just crazy how if you decide to go and save money on airlines, then you're just agreeing that the plane's not going to leave on time.
What was the airline you flew, Dad, back when you were working? Was there Value Jet or something?
Hey, listen.
Value Jet was.
I flew such budget airlines. It was called Value Jet. It was in the South, and it's like I was flying the same weekend that Value Jet went down in the swamp in the Everglades in Florida. That was the planes that I was on. It was like.
Yeah.
Well, Robert, if you remember when we were
Hopefully
with
there weren't any
Gano
alligators
Life,
back there. We
we
might not have
had
to do it again.
Frontier Airlines, and they were, ugh,
Yeah.
You're still around.
I know.
I got a warm
Unfortunately.
chocolate chip cookie on a Frontier airline.
Matt, you were saying something, and
I don't want to fly them either.
Oh no, I was just making a joke. I said, and if the alligators would have got you, we wouldn't have you here.
Right.
yeah,
So the Value Jet went down in the Everglades.
Right?
So.
yeah, I didn't get on the flight that wrecked. I lucked out. But yeah, man, I remember when I first got involved and started traveling. I would book one airline, one airline one way.
This weekend.
Yeah, I would like fly into a hub on an airline and then have to get my bags off and go all the way to another terminal to get on another airline. And it's like, yeah, when you don't have money, it's like you find a way to fly the cheapest way you can.
Oh, I don't know how cheap it is.
Lot of what do they call middle of the night flights, red eyes.
Or a lot of stops along the way.
I hate stops. I'll try and find the flight that has a direct flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not worth me sitting for 6 hours in an airport. I'll just
That's
pay
what
the
he had
extra
to. Yeah, he had to do that when he went
$100
to
or
Colombia.
whatever. I'll pay it. Just give me a direct flight.
Yeah. I think I remember there's like one flight that goes from here to New York with 3 stops and it takes 11 hours.
Oh my
or
God,
something
we
like
did a
that.
direct flight from California to New York. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and it's
Well,
cheaper.
that was a long, long time ago.
Well, it still is. I mean, especially if you're going from here to New York or Newark. I mean, as opposed to going to, some place that doesn't have as many flights or anything like that. I mean, I prefer to drive to Fresno from down here, but they have flights that go to Fresno and back. Round trip is like almost $500-600.
You could drive for
Exactly.
a tank of gas.
Yeah.
Shit, I'd be driving
Yeah, that'd
too.
be $500.
I'd be driving too.
It's be less.
Yeah. Yeah, he loved it, Coach Bob. He loved it. Said that's the way he's going to fly now from now on. I'll be sitting in first class and he'll be in coach.
Tell us how you really think, Robert.
Remember that movie, Bridesmaids? He'll be coming up to you, sneaking into a seat, and the guy comes and she's like, "I'm poor."
So
Yeah, Coach Bob, I figured out how to get the exit roll seats. So what I did is for $60, I upgraded to this exit roll seat, and there was no one else sitting in the exit roll seat. It's like, yeah, that was pretty good. Then I also I upgraded all my seats coming home. So.
You know what's interesting about that, Robert? The last time I flew, we saw that the exit row seats were empty, and they considered it a full flight, and so we said, well, we'll just go ahead. Can we move up to the, I mean, it was like jumping up one row.
right.
Yeah.
And were they said, nope, not unless you're going to pay.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah,
we're
they
already
figured
up
out
in the air.
I had to pay $62 to, but man, it was worth it because it was a 5-hour flight.
Can I
Oh,
pay
yeah.
with
Like-
a stick of gum?
Yeah. A stick of gum.
Flying so much back and forth to California that I'm seeing the same stewardesses and stuff.
Flight attendants.
Whatever you call them, flight attendants. I'm like, hey, how's it going? A long time no see.
Oh, look at Arthur. He's got his cat right there.
Oh,
One
He
of them.
meets me at the door every time.
He was just
Aw,
in the
sweet.
car.
There,
Every time he meets me at the door when I come home.
there he is.
That's so sweet.
Aww. And orange cats have their own personality, from what I've seen.
He does.
Or in cat case, it's puss-anality.
What?
What?
That's offensive, I think. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, looks like you're butchy, huh, Lisa Marie? Okay.
I'm telling you, those orange cats, they are feisty.
Are they called tabbies or something? No.
Orange,
Orange
what
tabby?
do they call them?
No,
The orange
nothing.
ones.
No, nothing about.
Yeah, they're tabbies. Well, at least both of them that I've
Mhm.
seen.
I think they're more wild than regular any old, other cat. They're wild. They've definitely got their own personality.
Wasn't like Siamese cats similar to Doberman Pinschers? It's like I always heard that Siamese cats were like.
Siamese cats are crazy,
I had a Siamese.
but
Well,
they're
what's funny
loving.
is-
My
This
22 pound Siam, he is the biggest baby there ever was.
Aw,
Oh wow!
And he's a rescue. He was
His mom
feral
was
and he's got his
Siamese.
ear clipped and
Aw.
everything. And we fostered him. We fostered him for 2 weeks and said, okay, he's going to be ours. And we got him when he was a year old. And then 3 years before him, we had to put a couple down because they had a mouth disease.
aw.
And so we had another seal point and we had a snowshoe and had to have them both put down. But our seal point looks just like our Siam Sam now. And his name was Sam. And he was a year old when we got him too.
Aw.
Wow!
We just love Siamese cats.
Yeah, we had
You have
Siamese
dogs?
for
No dogs?
15
No,
years.
we had a little ankle biter chihuahua, but
Oh,
he got
Go
old.
fighter.
He
yeah.
got old, so we had to have him put down.
I had Chihuahuas when I was young. My mom would never have big dogs, so we always would go to the pound, and she'd pay $10 for a new dog, and then we get a new dog, and I was like,
But
I'm
David-
having big dogs. I want big dogs when I grow
David
up.
doesn't want big dogs because he doesn't want to take care of the torpedoes.
Oh, Kyle just runs them over in the yard.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got
Like a
two
fertilizer.
small
They're the-
dogs. I got corgis, and it's like nobody tells you. You're like, okay, I'll get this small dog, and then there'll be a house dog. No, I got two dogs that like herd for a living. So they're like hyped up doing stuff all the time if I don't go play with them. So
Yeah.
that's another thing is like I always think, man, if I had a cat, like I wouldn't have to play with them all the time.
Yeah, you do.
But, yeah.
Depending.
Yeah. Big dogs, those are called landmines.
I love big dogs. If I could, the bigger, I would love a Bernese Mountain Dog, but they only last like 8 years, and these guys are going to be 8 already. That goes by too fast. So
Wow, that's it. Only
Yeah.
8 years.
Aw.
yeah, and they're
Didn't
so
know that.
big and pretty, and
Mhm.
Elsie and Nora have a pit lab, and they got him just before Elsie was born. So Zoe is almost 13 right now, but
wow.
she's the biggest baby I've ever seen in my life. But I love
Yeah.
pits and I love Rottweilers. So
My
We
dad had
had
a
pit
pet.
bulls.
I guess when we were little, we had a pit bull, and my mom took me and my sister somewhere. And my dad, the house was locked, and he couldn't get in after he got off work, and the dog wouldn't let him come in through the basement door or the basement window. So he got rid of the dog because he's like, if this dog's not going to let me in my own house, then I got to get rid of the dog. So yeah,
he was protecting his
I
house.
got attacked by one of our chickens, and he was like, no big deal. So we go across the yard to have dinner with the neighbors, and he comes home to feed the cows and the chickens, and he's out there doing this with the chicken because it attacked him. And I was like, well, it attacked me. He did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then we're watching him, and he's like ringing this chicken. I was like, oh my God.
We used to have to carry a baseball bat when we walked out our doors because our rooster would always attack
They're
us.
mean.
Yeah.
They're assholes,
A
man.
tutorial for sure.
They are assholes. Yeah.
Well,
Gotta run. Bye, guys.
all right, everybody.
Gotta run.
All right.
Thank you
Everybody
guys
have a
so
good
much.
day.
You too.
Bye.
Have a great
Happy
recess.
Monday.
Nice to see
Love
you.
and appreciate you guys. Bye bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow.